Hey everybody, ChristopherOdd here, and welcome to another run through Skyshine's Bedlam. In this episode, I'm going to be talking a little bit about some of my criticisms of the game. There's things that I like, there's things that I think could be improved upon. We are going to grab our Bone Shaker, because it's the only one available before the game actually launches this coming Tuesday. And yeah, we're going to head back out of Byzantine towards Aztec City. Now, right off the bat here, pretty much the best strategy, I think, is going into crude efficiency twice. Really, it doesn't make sense when we have the exact same number of resources to deplete one more than the other right off the bat. Our crude efficiency is still slightly less than our meat consumption, but there could be worse things to worry about. Now, if we look at our map, what are we going to need in the future? The biggest thing that we're going to need, like our must-haves, are crude and meat. Power is a nice to have. Equalizers are pretty much useless because I never have enough power in battle to use them because I'm so busy using power to upgrade our dozer. And elites are out there, sure, but in Viscera we have never been able to find. So, what do I want to do? I want to go through Gath and Mount Kilmore for sure because we'll need the crude and the meat. Hopefully we can even make it that far. But let's start out with, I guess, Grotesque, and then we'll head down through Gigan, into Gath, into Trapjaw, and then Mount Kilmore. That's going to be the game plan early on. I'm not going to be reading through all the story stuff this time. That's one of my highlights of this game, is that it's a unique experience, not just from random encounters, but the story changes. Every time you leave the Byzantine, there's a cool, different little scenario, and I appreciate the effort that they put into that kind of stuff. Okay, crew disembarks to inspect debris, but we've got mutants, so let's do this. First battle. Now, here's my first real criticism. These frontliners, they're pretty well useless. They're useless from a damage perspective, for sure. Yes, they have a lot of health, but that's literally what they're there for. So I'm willing to sacrifice frontliners to get snipers and trenchers leveled up. I think those are the best two classes. The gunslingers aren't bad, but their overwatch is super weak, so it's almost like it negates the downsides that they have. But on this first battle, what do we want to take out here? I'm thinking we take out... let's take out another sniper. Oh, I actually didn't want to... I don't want to move those guys out. I'm gonna take out two snipers in the hopes that one of them can start getting some kills. If we can get an early promotion, that's great. But I've really been working on trying to give my promotions out around to everybody, so it's not always easy. Nice thing about cover is that it doesn't seem to matter what side of the cover you're actually on. You'll get the bonus or the mischance from them either way. Looks like we have a little bit of a jump on these guys, and I think what I'm going to do is actually move in for an early kill. There we go. Resources are great if we can get to them. Very rarely can we actually get to them because of the fact that these guys are constantly charging at us, and they're gaining health every turn, which I think is... That's one of my biggest criticisms, is it's such a huge advantage that they have, and we just don't. It makes the battles always go in their favor. Sure, we might have more people, but because we have more people doesn't necessarily give us a big advantage. More often than not, I find myself running around with like only one or two of our soldiers to get the kills that we need because they just happen to be in the best position. This is a really good early promotion to have. It's a lot of damage, but now he took one hit and he's going to be out for 30 days right off the bat. So kind of disappointing. Now that she's been hit, I kind of start thinking, well, maybe with her, all I should be doing is running around and gathering resources. That's kind of my plan. But if I don't take this kill, this one's going to get continuously stronger. And if she goes above 5 health, we don't have anybody that can deal with her in one shot. So I have to rely on her making a stupid decision, and then she becomes really difficult to kill. So hopefully, there we go. I was gonna say, hopefully don't miss this one. But yeah, A couple of things about like the blitzometer is the fact that like it's constantly gaining, but we don't have a similar meter that we can fill to gain the same bonuses. And when they hit the blitzometer, it's almost a guarantee that somebody in our group is going to die. So yeah, it's kind of challenging. Now we're using more crude than we are food, so I'm now going to go into food consumption here. The barracks is also really important, so getting some early power could be quite beneficial. That might change my idea of going right down to Gath and then Trapjaw. I may want to go into Harang and then through to Gath, Trapjaw, and Mount Kilmore just to get the extra power. We'll do a couple of side skirmishes here to see if we can find any resources. Faded logo of Fearton Fusion. Doesn't appear to be any safe way around, so I guess we just leave. Okay. So that's pretty much just wasted fuel. I can't afford to do that a lot early on, so I'm going to press on. Okay, accelerated evolutionary response and others. We've got mutants. Defend the dozer. So, this is tough. To have this happen right at the beginning is pretty scary. Megrim did get the promotion, but that's great and everything. But now she's out for 22 days, which is obviously pretty significant. I'm gonna bring out another trencher, and I'm actually gonna bring out. You know what? I'm gonna bring out an extra trencher. I think trenchers and snipers are by far the best classes. All right, so we've got 2 Deadeyes, and their frontliner and the trencher way in the back. So, a couple of things we can do. We can get right up in the Deadeye's face, which isn't bad. Because if they start moving in here, they're going to have shots on us. I do not have a shot on them, unfortunately. So, I truly think that I might want to just grab some cover here. Okay. Now, next. Let's bring in Tarusa here. Now, we're not going to have vision over here. That's fine. But what I'm hoping is, as they come in to attack Ambara, she's going to have a decent shot on a couple of squares here. And then I'm going to move in, let's see, Jazirium to cover the other squares, I think. So we've got... Tarusa's got these 2 out here. And then Jazirium could have that cross section. So if they hit these 4 squares, we'll have some decent shots. Oh, there goes our sniper. We pretty much have to go in for the kill here. There we go. All right, now, we are gonna have a tough time killing this one, I think. Unless... Okay, good. We can actually use Jazirium. Beautiful. Now these Deadeyes, this is one of the things that I like. We can get in here and really mess with these guys, because in order for them to be effective, they have to be pretty far away from us. So I want to get in and challenge them, and I'd like to do so with Geiger here. Freaks them out a bit. And now we're in that same position where I'm gonna be pretty much running around with one person and not really even utilizing any of my others. It's nice to have them because... Let's see, can I come over here and block him? I don't want him going through. And now he's gonna get a whole bunch of shots off. Hopefully they all miss. Whoa. Alright. He's still got 6 health, my god. Let's come in and blow him back a little bit. And now we go in for the kill. So that's one of my criticisms. As you can see, we're running around with like one person most of the time, while the others just sit there, but they're good to have because you need those early options. If you don't have as many people out there, your chances of being successful are pretty small because you're just going to get bombarded. I'm not going to go on any side objectives here. I'd like to go over this elite. It's taken me into Scrap Alley, which it looks like I'm going to have to do. So let's go for it. If we get it, the thing is we need early elites, but we can't always make the necessary detours to get them because it's a pretty big resource investment. So let's replace our frontliner. Geiger has a promotion. This is good. So we've got 2 trenchers with promotions. I gotta be happy about that. Jazirium's on her way. One thing I do like that does benefit us is that we can get promotions mid-combat, and then we get those stats right away, so... I guess that's their attempt at keeping things balanced. Now, here we go. This guy, he's gonna be able to kill us relatively soon. Look at, he can cover so much ground. How do we want to handle this here? I can go for the early damage, but I think he might just be able to kill us. Because if we move up here, he's going to be able to come up here and then just smash us in 2 turns. So that's not really my best. That's not really the best that I can do, I don't think. Let's go here.
Crude.
Let's grab this power.
Power.
See what he does. All right. Now, what we want to do in this scenario, I think, is blast him back a bit. And then we do have a shot with Jazirium, but we cannot kill him. Once again, he could come in. He won't be able to kill Jazirium, but he could kill Geiger. So I'm pretty much forced to run away. Oh, could kill Jazirium. I miscalculated that. Okay, Durgo. It's great that you have some damage here, but... how can we handle this? Let's not lose Geiger. If we have to lose anybody, it's going to be a rookie. Dirty. That's actually kind of best case scenario for us. As long as we don't miss. All right. He's on the squad. That's pretty helpful. We did drop another sniper for that, but having him in here with 14 health is great, but again, brings me to another criticism. He's got a lot more health, but even if he just takes the slightest bit of damage, he's going to be out for a full 30 days. So that's really enticing me now to try and improve our healing. So now if he gets hit, he's only out for 22 days. And I say only, pretty lax, but yeah, that's all that we can do. So let's move on. Great vehicle steers between crumbling buildings and that were once towering structures. Let's check it out. Bedlam dwellers approach, seem relieved. Can we provide sanctuary for us in your Amazo rig? We'd rightly offer up our power cells. Yeah, let's do that. We have a little bit extra food. We got 5 power cells out of that. It's not the greatest. Our food consumption's at 23 per day. I'm not going to bother getting an equalizer because it's not going to help me at all. I could go into Gigan if I wanted to. Or should I go in through Harang? Actually, I don't have the option, so... into Gigan we go. Sensors detect weapon fire. Awesome. Clutch Marauders. Battle spills out in the road in front of the dozer. here we go. All right. Now, part of me is tempted to save our crowbar here until we find another elite battle. Challenge is, we don't know when that's going to happen. So, let's see. Should we take out more gunslingers? They're pretty flexible in terms of their range, which is great. We do need a little bit of a tank up front. So let's do that. We'll leave our elite on board for now. Whoa. Okay, we need to take him out early, so let's do that. And that's great because it lets our sniper back up. The other criticism that I have is that our starting positions are very unknown to us early on. Like, once we spawn in, we could be surrounded or we could be in the greatest position of all time. We really have no way of knowing until we spawn in, and then sometimes it's too late. Like, I've spawned in a sniper right beside one of their strong guys and we go down. We have nothing at that point. I think I want to run in here with Coffer. He might just end up shooting me right back, but what's the alternative? He comes in to kill me. I could run up here. Or we just go in and get the kill again. That seems to work. All right, now we're gonna shift from Morgan into somebody else. We've got Durgo here. We cannot get the kill. Oh, we can. Okay, let's move in with the sniper. And, oh, that could have been the end of us. But it wasn't. Okay, how are we going to deal with him, though? I want to protect ChristopherOdd. We need 4 damage. We can do it with him. And we need 5 damage. Who can deal 5? ChristopherOdd can, but not from there. Morgan. Looks like you're going to pick up another one. There you go. Okay. So we did get a sniper promotion, which is fantastic. Gives me a little bit of breathing room. And now we've got another elite battle. I think this is going to be worth it. It's a heavy drain on our reserves, but we're heading into Gath soon, so we should have more crude by then. Let's see. Could we... Let's invest in our barracks here. Once again, like, there's no purpose going into the armory. Like, we have to go into these. Maybe the other dozers will really help because some of these will be more specific than others. I think having an early bonus in the barracks could be quite beneficial. But yeah, I can't carry around 30 power cells to be able to use things in battle. That's just not a thing that I can make happen, so... Alright, so in this one, we are going to take out Crowbar. If he gets hurt, that's fine. We'll have another elite as a backup. Morgan and ChristopherOdd, you can stay in. And let's keep Crawford and Artema. Durgo, you come out. How many kills? Just Crawford has 2 kills. Artema has none. ChristopherOdd has 1. Okay. Crowbar has 0. Fine. Let's march. Okay, he's got some friends. However, good news is we can kill one of them with Morgan. So we'll do that. Actually, you know what? That was kind of a mistake. I should have gotten that kill with ChristopherOdd. I really should have. Okay, Scragger here. He can come up. He's got 3 in front of him. I think if he moves up to this extent, we should be okay to deal with him. He dishes out a lot of damage, but... Let's see, how do we want to play this? If he moves all the way up here, it might be nice to have Morgan be able to take some shots. Let's do that. He's there. Just like that. We're gonna get a free elite. I was gonna say it'd be nice if he doesn't hit crowbar, but can't get everything we want now, can we? Okay, so let's see. He's gonna be out for a while anyway, so we might as well just go in for the kill as long as we don't miss. There we go. So there we go. He is. We now have Crowbar, who's going to be out for 19 days, but we have Scragger to kind of make up for it. So kind of trading those elites for now is okay in my book. But we'll see how well that strategy works out in the long run. I think I'm going to continue to invest here. Actually, you know what? I'm going to go into crude now. Because we are getting a bit lower than I would like. I think doing the side objectives makes more sense towards the end. Let's head into Harangue here. Borgs die. All right. Okay, mobilize to exit the dozer, extinguish the flaming vehicle. But we've been attacked and they're inside. Awesome. So Scragger has to come in, but that's not the worst thing in the world. We do have Magrum available, so let's bring her out. Any other promoted individuals? No. No. Okay. So we got a couple of trenchers. Take our front line. Okay, so Deadeye, Gunslinger, 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 Trencher. Deadeye needs to die first, if possible. Where does she currently have eyes? She has eyes on the side of this one. That's about it. Let's start moving up this way. Like to get Scragger in here somehow. Oh, that was not the person I wanted to move. Not good. Let's grab this cover again. And let's get into his open spot. Okay, so this guy's in trouble, for sure. Nope, we can take him down. Goodbye. Okay, that's a huge level to gain right there. It's a huge level to gain. If I move Deadeye in here, then... Or, sorry, if I move Scragger in, then they have a shot on him. They might have one, even if we don't want them to. What I could do is get in here and just panic her a little bit. I think I might do that. Okay, their Deadeye has eyes on this square. Over here, we should be okay. And I think... I'm gonna take this with Magrim, actually. There we go. That's a big one. Okay, and Artema's there, but she might have to just hold tight for a second. If I can protect Magrim here from getting injured, I will. You can do it, Artema! Good work, you survived. Okay, now, come back here. Just hide. He's gonna get the blitz off, which, not good for us. I may even just want to sacrifice Artema here. It's tough to say that, but if we put him here, there's not a 100% chance he gets hit, so... Oh, he's going the other way. Oh, he's confused. All right. I guess that kind of worked out for what we wanted. Let's have ChristopherOdd get this kill. Try and spread things around a bit. There we go. Okay, so let's just keep pressing forward. We need to get into Gath here. Getting low on crude. Haze is unlikely to cause damage, so that's nice. Okay, infected passengers, highly contagious. Let's get rid of them. We can't afford to lose too many. I'm fine with that. Now, we have to beeline it for the crude, for sure. Fortunate enough to be the first to discover the food, or the crude. 300, that's awesome. One thing I've noticed is that that's pretty random, but it's at least it seems random. But I think the deeper you go, the more you actually end up getting. So it's pretty good. Now, if we wanted to, it's gonna take us a few turns to get into that food, but I think we kind of have to go for it. Passengers are becoming nervous. That's great. Do we want to go for another elite here? How are we doing? We've got Scragger, Crowbar's back, everyone's healed. But it's a significant detour from where we are, and I'm already worried that we're not going to be able to get into Killmore. So I think we just have to go to this next city. Or we could go here and really just try to get food, but that's too risky. I think we take our elites and we hunker down. Deploying munitions, but it doesn't seem to be aimed in your direction. I'm gonna be ignoring that then. Okay, so yeah, we can't go into Killmore. We have just enough to get to this border crossing. And that's pretty much gonna kill us. Yeah, we're pretty much done. So, an unsuccessful run. Oh, if the food... Okay, actually, this is interesting. If the food runs out, we just lose people, which isn't the end of the world. Bedlam Dwellers signaling for your attention. Maybe they can join us. Sanctuary, give us our power cells. Yeah, let's do it. We can afford to lose more people here. Why not? Now, let's, it's tough. Both are equally terrible. Since crude is the only thing we have, let's try and save as much of that as possible. We don't have enough oil to get there. We really have to do these side things and just make sure that we get food and crude. We still have to win the battle in order to collect them. Or we could go to this next objective. Maybe we try that instead. That gets us into the Aztec next move, and we've got people that we can afford to lose. Okay, a man in bloodstained smock is beside this vehicle, frantically trying to get attention. Let's see. Grafter Harrow's bod mod innovations. The man approaches. Seems to be a surgeon. Why are you out here? This is all new, like, so much of this stuff just never happens in the past. Price of improvement brought my valuable services on the road instead. Can always find those seeking to go to board. Many advantages. Can you spare power cells? I can't. I don't actually have any. Sorry, dude. And, yeah, if we go to the Aztec City, we will not make it because we'll be out of crude. We have to go to one of these places and hope that there's an opportunity for crude. That is the only thing that's gonna work. Let's, Cyborg sharpshooters. Awesome. Let's attack. Let's go for it. What do we have to lose? Sure, it would be nice to get 2 times anything, but we just need to survive. And we really need to bring in one of these guys. I'm only going to take Morgan. And I'm going to take Geiger as well. Denz is going to be our sacrificial lamb, I think. Just to try and get some resources. We need crude. Oh my god, it's way in the back. There's no way. There is no way of this working out. We've got Deadeyes over here who have the ability to just slaughter us. We could move up and take out a Deadeye if we wanted to. They're all snipers, so I think our best bet is just getting in and causing as much mayhem as humanly possible. Let's go for it.
Power!
Let's keep moving. Now these guys are going to have shots at that square. I think anywhere we move, they're probably going to have some shots, but more than likely, they're not just going to want to stand there. Oh, questionable decision making. No! Need that to hit. Let's see. Do they have... I don't think... If I go get this crude, he won't have a shot on me there. This guy might. This guy probably will. Ah, 2 misses. That's 2 big misses, too. I think I'm just going to continue to get closer. He's not in cover. That's too bad. Damn. I think if I go right in here, they're going to be too worried about these guys. If we lose Geiger to this Deadeye is not dealing out a ton of damage. But their Blitzometer's triggering right away. I really need to get that crude. That's the downside here. It has to happen. I could try for this one. If we die, we die, but we're gonna die anyways, right? So. No, brutal. That's terrible. Morgan's down. Oh, she survived. Holy shit. Okay, cool. It's fantastic, but I have to go back and get this crude, which means one of these guys probably gonna die.
Crude.
Okay, so let's see. He'll have that box covered. If I move here, we should be safe. Then I can move Morgan back. I'm fine with that.
Meat.
Okay. Well, we got what we needed. Got what we needed. So, yeah, we're gonna have enough crude to make it there. Road ends at a massive wall. It appears impregnable. Statue grows to life. Big list Omega online. We're gonna have to fight. Of course, this is great. But we've got nothing to lose now, right? So... I mean, we do, because there's always the way back. If we want to take on that test. Let's see. Crawford's in, that's good. ChristopherOdd's in, he's due for promotion. So if I get 1 kill on ChristopherOdd, we've got a pretty good sniper out there. Let's just go with these 5. Okay. Got Deadeye's, Vigilus out here. ChristopherOdd would be nice to pick up an early kill here, early promotion. Here we go. Alright, so those guys are insane. They have 10 health, which we can't really do anything about right now. Whoa! Okay. How are we gonna deal with this? Do I just start pumping damage into this guy? I think I should actually. No! There we go. I can't see him wanting to move from there. Yeah, why would he? What's his range? He's got 1 tile essentially all the way around and then 2 out to each side. So if I can attack from here, which I can't. Do I want to just battle it out with him? Thing is, he's in cover and I'm not. I kind of have to, though. Can I not? Alright. Oh, goodbye, ChristopherOdd. It was a pleasure. Oh, that was our second one. Oh, we got lucky there. I misplayed that. Okay, Megrim, stay awesome. Got gunslingers and deadeyes. I don't think so. Okay, I'm going for this here. Stay calm. Shit. Okay, crowbar. Stay down. Sentinel has been subjugated. Vigilis Omega will accompany travelers. Join the dozer. Nice. Seam in the massive wall appears. Dozer continues along the road into uncharted territory for Aztec City. We're not gonna make it. We're 4 fuel short. We could go back. We could go back. We could go back and then just try to get as much fuel as possible on the map. That's like our only option here. Oh, not even. We can't fight there. It's just we go back to the other point. All right, well, lesson learned. I don't know what SOL means. Every time I've done this, we've died, so it looks like there's like a chance to live somehow, but I have no idea if it actually does anything.
SOL.
Yeah, I think it's just like you're toast. All right, well, we tried. We tried. It's definitely a challenging game, don't get me wrong. Like, when I make it to the end, I'm like, oh my god, we did it. Just seems like there's a lot of balancing that needs to happen, and when we got into the Aztec last time, it was like, well, you can go back and you can try to get more people here, but I mean, that just seems like it would be insanely difficult. And it is challenging, obviously, but I hope that they can change just some of the balance stuff so it doesn't feel like there's just straight up advantages for the enemy all the time, like the health regeneration on some of them. And you know what, maybe we go and we try to stay away from some of the different factions and enemy types, but it's tough to say. It's tough to say. I think there is going to be some balance changes before Tuesday, and I'm excited to see what those are. We were four crude short of making it to the end there, so I tried to go back, and lesson learned, won't do that again. Either way, it wouldn't have mattered because we'd run out of crude. So yeah, anyways, those are some of my more overall thoughts on Bedlam. But I do enjoy it. It's unique in the sense that every playthrough is new, and there's different and unique challenges every time. So thanks for watching, guys. I appreciate it. We'll talk to you soon. Take care. Goodbye.